modified northbound. Good morning, YouTube, you sexy mamma jammas. Today is Sunday, December 14th. On our way up to Lynette, Alabama. We'll be there right around 2 o'clock. I didn't knock out the deadhead the day or so before, like I mentioned in my last video. And I actually took an extra day because I like being in the south. Temperatures are nice. I don't want to get no further north than I have to. But also, I've been thinking a lot. I have been thinking a lot for a while. Because I'm not sure which direction that I want to move forward in. I just don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do OTR life anymore, or if I want to go local somewhere, or if I just want to be a yard jockey somewhere. I don't know. I do enjoy the shit out of this. I love this. But I gotta be planted somewhere, right? Which I know the area I'm gonna plant. I just need, after a while you start thinking, I ain't got my own place. You feel like it's all for nothing. And then I've been working on other things to set myself up for that. Maybe I'm just getting impatient. I don't know. But I'm uncertain. That's the situation I'm in mentally. Uncertainty. I'll get through it. I always do. If I have any little issues, this is kind of where I throw it out. This is how I get it out in the universe. I don't really talk to anybody. I don't talk about my feelings. I'm not the type of person that opens up about shit, complains about shit. Shit just is what shit just is, right? Where the hell did that thing go? I was looking at something. Oh, it's right there. Alright. Like a fly. I saw something flying, moving around in the sky over there. I see it. Because first it had two lights in the front. Now it's just got one blinking at the rear. It's the tail light. It looks like just a plane was turning around. Yeah, it's smaller. It's a little prop plane, it looks like. I think it might be landing over there. Might be a dirt strip over there or something. Anyhow, it's nice little, hopefully it's a nice little Sunday drive there. I'm like, well, Sunday leaving Florida might be a pain in the ass. I don't know. We'll figure it out for the days over with, but we're on time for our, barring any delays or whatever, we're on time for our delivery or our pickup appointment, so no big deal. And this place too is pickup time really isn't as important as long as you can get to delivery on time, which should not be an issue at all. Anyhow, I'm just kind of in a funk. While I was just back here at that truck stop, where I did my weekly duties, and then played around on the computer for a little bit, but mostly I just kind of stretched out and just stayed in the sleeper and going through my thoughts and took a lot of naps. I don't know, I've learned when I'm sitting, I just kind of, if I can go to sleep, the day goes by quicker. So I just sleep through it just because I have the opportunity. But I don't know. I hate not knowing, really, because I feel like I'm in a funk. I know I'm in a funk, but well. I do appreciate you guys, though. Always awesome. I really thought I was going to trigger more than one person on the last video, but only one person went ballistic Remember when I was talking about cars, middle lane, flashing lights, blowing horns, and all that shit around them? I'm not that guy. I don't do stupid shit like that. I think you don't need to be in the middle lane, but yeah, I'll go around you, whatever. I'm not. Only one of you went stupid. I think the majority of you knew what I was doing, knew I was getting my point across about, being in the right lane. But you also knew that you've heard me. How many times have you also always heard me talk about safety, protecting your license, drive to the conditions, keep your stop distance? You know what I'm saying? You've heard me talk about that shit forever. The one time I sound aggressive. Apparently I'm a clown. I may be the clown, but you're the one making everybody laugh, you dumbass. I don't care. I don't care. I just thought it was funny, but I really thought I was gonna get more triggered off of that video, and I didn't. So anyway, I appreciate y'all being here. I do. Even the assholes. I got thick skin. I got big ass shoulders. I don't give a shit. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I promise you. But let's get up to Lynette, Alabama for what's going to be probably a 4-hour upload, a 4-hour live load, like Knopf Industries just tend to be. They just tend to be fucking long. This is that place where I have to disconnect, remember, and I got to disconnect and park over across the way in my bobtail. I was planning on leaving about 3 a.m., 2 or 3, and then I decided, nah, I ain't want to do all that crap. Because I know I'm gonna have a longer load time, and I was like, well, my plan is let's go ahead and leave about 2 or 3, and by the time I drive there, I'll be tired enough to get a nap once I'm in the door, and wait when they're done. But I didn't leave. I left at like 6. It's now 7:50, so we're good. We're good. We'll be there right on time. So. Anyway, again, appreciate you being here. Let's just see what the trucking world has in store for us today. And hopefully it all goes smoothly. I appreciate you guys. I do.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
I remember saying, like when I was driving a taxi, working with a contract with the railroad crews, I remember saying a lot that when I retire, I'm gonna go down to Tampa, Clearwater area, and buy a boat. Just live on a boat. And spend float the rest of my life away. I mean, can you imagine just living on a boat, coming to shore once a week or so, just getting some essentials you can't catch. Just get out there and catch your food every day. Fresh. You can't get any fresher than hook to pan, right? I just imagine because I love the water. I always have. And I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be the Tampa or Clearwater area, but that's what I always said. I said that for years. I think that's why I like it down here so much. And when I get down this far south, even though it's rough getting out this far south, I enjoy it when I'm down here. Even if I'm not getting out and doing anything, just being in the location of the area, just I like it. That would still be a good dream, just be able to retire, just get a boat and just float the rest of your life away. All I need is internet and produce money, I guess. I'd probably get tired, bored after a while, but I could do that for a few years. Give me a houseboat. Give me a houseboat. I'm gonna live on the water. Now, the more realistic aspect of that was probably being a big ass lake somewhere versus the ocean, because of course, hurricanes and such. Whether you're on the Florida side or Texas side or anywhere in the Gulf or anywhere for that matter, just because hurricanes happen along the coastlines. We're still cruising. Where we at? Are we in Ocala yet? I think so. Traffic's got a little heavier. We'll keep on rolling. Way station. Got that truck sitting there for quite a few. And the green light. Alright, give me a nice little wave. And we are back on the big road. Alright, we just stopped. We stopped to Lake City to get some fuel. Just to one side, it'll get us, that'll be enough to get us to damn near Baton Rouge, probably, where some cheap fuel is, or at least Gulfport. Yeah, Gulfport, that's it. Gulfport. And then, who knows how far we're going to be able to go tonight? Not really sure. I'll probably have about 4 hours or so. I can go. That's a couple hundred miles anyway. Figure it out when we get there. We're just a couple hours away now. Now. You know, I've still been thinking about, paths that I might want to take. I want to kind of stay in the industry, but I'm not sure if I want to be OTR. I don't even know if I want to be a driver. Maybe go in an office somewhere. Maybe look into agents or brokership. I don't know how that stuff works. Hell, maybe even, hey, Mercer, you got any openings in the office somewhere? Coordinator or something. I don't know. I would like to stay in the industry. And if I do that and there's an option available, I would really like to stay with, if there was an opportunity, maybe at Mercer, because, like I've said before, the people here are just great. So I'd like to be one of those helpful people as well for the drivers. But I don't know. These are just thoughts that go through everybody's head at some point, right? At random. If you're unsure about your path, because honestly, people's like, "What's your passion?" And I've been asked that, and I have thought about that for years. I can't say for one thing that I have a passion for, and that's hard to say. It's sad to say. I can't think of a particular thing that I'm truly passionate about. I mean, I have a lot of likes, but is a passion? I don't think so. I think a passion is something that you wake up thinking about and going to bed thinking about all day and thinking about all damn day long. And I will say this, if the closest thing that I have to something like that is I've wanted to own a freaking graphic shop. I've wanted to do a graphic shop, t-shirts, apparel, banners, signs, whatever. I'd like to be involved in something where I can be creative. Because, I enjoy pedal far. I mean, I don't do it much lately, but all my shirt designs and all my channel stuff, all that stuff is me. For the most part, I've been thumbnails as of the past few months, but I do them. I've used kind of Chat GPT to do it. I'm not an artist per se, but I'm a graphics artist. There's a difference. I can't even say I'm that because it's just whenever I feel like doing it, right? But if I would like to. I mean, there was a plan for me and my sister at one point to open up a design shop. It was what I want. You know, she liked knickknacks and crafts and things, making things of that nature, and I like doing digital art or digital concepts and designs. So then we kind of had a blowout. Then I came trucking. So I even ordered a shirt press. We even had a shirt press, and started testing different materials and things that. I didn't want to use just straight vinyl because it winds up being crunchy and crispy and all that. I was trying to use other things, and I remember I was doing different tests. I finally found a material that I liked using. It was nice, soft. It would go into the fabric, so you know, even silk screening at some point. That's the one thing that I think about the most. But I mean, and honestly, that would be fairly cheap to get up and running. That's probably the cheapest business that you can get up and running. A couple $100 for a heat press that works well. Get some blanks and put some designs on them. And if you get that one design or some designs that just hit fire and you can promote it well, done. That's probably the easiest business to come up with or to start. One of the easiest. But. And like I said, and for a little money. And you just build off your orders. That's the closest thing I can think about a passion project, but I don't know. Then again, maybe I'm one of those people who's never happy. I mean, that's the problem is I get bored easy. That's why I need to be something creative where my brain's always trying to think of things. Because once I get into a creation or a design, I'm all in. My head is in that shit until that's complete. And then that's why I think for me, the way my brain works to keep my attention, that's what I need to be into. But I don't know how that would work or where I would even begin for that. Well, I kind of do, but whatever. My brain, my thoughts are just kind of jumbled, bouncing around the head, thinking about options, thinking about whether if I want to do this, if I want to keep doing this. I don't know. I do like the driving aspect of things. I do like being out on the road. I do like making decent money. But again, it just gets old. I don't have a place to just say, "Hey, this is my place. This is my home," right? I think that's what I'm lacking. Maybe if I go ahead and pull the trigger and set that up, maybe my thoughts will be different. I don't know. Just thoughts going through my head, y'all, and I'm letting them out to y'all. Like I said, I don't do this very often. I don't know. I know I got people I can reach out to and say shit like this too. I do. I just choose not to because it's just not the person I am. I keep it all inside for the most part. Oh well. Oh, what is that? I got a screw. Oh, it's my keychain hitting my leg. All right. A couple hours away. Damn it, Florida, this is the third time I've been pulled in over scales today. Lord have mercy. Punta Gorda, somewhere else, and now here. You know I'm empty. What the hell? It's Sunday of all days. Rolling it down. Give him a wave. Alright. You just wanted to see me wave at you. Is that what it was? You wanted me to be nice? Is that what it was? I waved at you. Behind. Lord have mercy.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud in that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. No shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. That's my life.
Big cinematic guitar solo. Engine hum fades under open blue sky.
Alright, we're just about there. We lost a little bit of time. We're only about 10 minutes past schedule, so not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Let's see if I can remember this. Is this it? Or nope, not the. Oh, that's right. Yeah, right there, the wireless coming out. We'll bust a left. Then we're gonna bust a right. Let's see old taxi days coming out of me. Yo, man, bust his left. You get some passengers who would refuse to give you an address. They're like, yeah, I'll just tell you where to go. So you're pretty much driving blind. But like, yo, bust it here, but bust here, but here, whatever. Never liked those type of trips because I want to know where the hell I'm going. Should never know in a taxi of who you're getting. I always lived by my philosophy. If someone wants to get in your cab acting crazy, you just gotta make them know or believe that you are crazier than they are, and you're down for it. So, over 25, well, nearly 25 years, I didn't really have any major problems. Never got robbed. Never had anybody try to rob me. I mean, I had some drunk fuckers I've had to throw out before and want to fight and so forth, but no weapons were ever drawn on me or nothing like that. So, just You can't treat everybody the same, even though contrary to popular belief, you cannot treat everybody the same. You treat people accordingly. You got to treat everybody differently. All right, we are at North. This time it's actually sunlight, so you can actually see, because last time we got here it was late and it was dark. And there was a Mercer trailer and truck parked right there in the grass, right there. Go in here and I'm sure they're going to tell me the same thing. Disconnect, pull across the way. We'll see. We'll see how long this takes. Alright, deal with this in. We got door 19, slide the tannins, open the doors, drop the trailer, park over here across the way next to the bobtails, and now we wait. It's cold. I've had a 30-degree temperature change today since I left freaking Fort Myers. It was like 72 degrees. Now it's 45. That's what the truck says. What does the weather say? Currently is 42. 42. It's a good 30-degree drop. Lord have mercy. Whew, chilly. Anyway, I'm probably going to take a nap, but I'm going to try to fight that. I'm going to bring out the laptop. Maybe doing stuff on there will keep me awake. Because I don't want to ruin my sleep tonight. Because I want to be tired when I park and go right to bed. Don't even know where that's going to be yet. I'm actually getting ready to bring up the destination address so I got 2.5 hours I can drive. Probably won't drive that because I'm probably going to be here till about 7 or 8. But it's 700 miles from here to there. Not a big deal. Let's look and see where we're going. I know we're going to Houston. I want to put the address in Trucker Pass so I can see truck stops along the way. And from what I'm thinking, it'll take me 85 probably. 85 south to, where am I? I'm up in Alabama. Probably to Montgomery, Alabama. Then hit 65. It wouldn't take me straight down, would it? And then go over. It'd probably take me on an angle, maybe 55 or something. All right, we're gonna look. Let's get this address here real quick. Air Center Boulevard. I never heard of that. All right, copied from Country's 23 Ultra. Let's see what route it wants me to take. That in there. IBP Houston. Yep. 719 miles according to Trucker Path. At least from the initial estimate. Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to do. 85 to Montgomery, 85 down, 65 down to 10, and 10 all the way over. Now, what part of Houston is this place? Oh, okay. It's up near where I like to park anyway. It's just short of New Caney, so maybe I'll go to New Caney tomorrow night and park. I don't know. Because I do not. Is there any parking at the facility? I'm zooming all the way in here. Nah, there's no parking there. It's so damn tight. It's gonna be hard to even dock in that damn place. Okay. Alrighty. Yep, we'll figure it out. Alright, so we're loaded. We was in here about a little over 3 hours. I'm having a little issue getting my trailer air up where the pins will come unlocked. Sometimes you got to ride them around or whatever so air circulates through, but they're all the way back, and it's too tight in this industrial part for me to drive with them all the way back right now. So right now there we go. I just heard the governor go off, and because I went ahead and set my truck brake. I drove around the lot, set my truck brake, left the trailer brake open so the air could flow back through there and pressurize, and I just heard the governor go off. So now I'm setting the brake. So we'll go try that now and see if that worked. All right, that worked. Kind of thought it might be frozen, but damn well it ain't cold enough to freeze. There's too much water on this lot as it is. There we go. Pins just latched. All right. We're gonna go until we park. I don't know when that's gonna be, but let's go. And I'm watching the highlights of the Bills game today. The Bills Patriots. Man, I checked it once. When I got I checked it. A notification come out on my phone. It was 21-0 at one point. I was like, oh, shit. And I hate the Patriots. I'm a Bills fan. And the whole Tom Brady area just was the I hate the Patriots. So 21, I'm like, shit. And I get parked a few minutes ago. I'm like, holy crap, we wound up winning this game. What was it, 34? I'm not to find. I don't remember what I think it was, like 34-31. We wound up winning this game. Holy shit, go Josh. So anyhow, I worked this. I'm in a pilot in whatever Cascadia. I don't know what damn town I'm in. I'm in Alabama. I had like 47 minutes left on my clock, so I went ahead and parked. It's 8:37 right now. No, it's we're in Central Time now. 7:37. So I had a long day. We got 630 miles to go tomorrow, and this place right here winds up being the cheapest fuel I can get in the area, so I'll fill up in the morning, and then just knock out 600 out tomorrow, and deliver Tuesday morning, and go and figure out what I'll have a load. I'll figure out what load I'm gonna do afterwards tomorrow. But right now we're gonna go ahead and call it stop. I went inside and they have a PJ Fresher, but they didn't have anything, so I wound up getting a side salad and a chicken bacon ranch wrap. That was my dinner, and a couple of water. I didn't get no monsters. I have one left. I need to start phasing shit out, and that's what I'm going to do tonight. So I had a chicken bacon ranch wrap, and I had a side salad. See, this was a side salad. And chicken bacon wrap. So that was my dinner. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the vlog. I'm going to go ahead and start transferring files and get everything edited and get past that early, because I'd like to wake. I'm debating to get up super early and just avoid and be before rush hour, or just kind of sleep to about 7 or 8 and then head out around 9, 10 in that window. That way I'm after rush hour. That's what I'm debating. I'll figure that out. It'll probably be the latter, because the later I can sleep, the better. I can tell you right now, it's a little cold out yonder. I'm in Tuskegee, Tuskegee, Alabama. Right now it is fresh 34 degrees. I'm releasing my trailer brakes right now, because I just remembered it. I just thought it was going to get cold. So we get down in the 20s, 23 tonight. So my trailer brakes are now released, so they don't freeze. I haven't been in temperature like this in a while. Damn it, I need to stay south. Screw all this crap. Anyhow, that's enough. I appreciate you guys being here. Y'all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much, y'all.